Top 10 death game anime with violence and sex. For some reason, death games are incredibly fun to watch even though they're probably not that much fun to be in. Hello and welcome back to The Genius, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 most brutal death game anime. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel as we release videos like this every week, and that way you'll be notified next time we release a new one. With all that said, sit back, put your death game mastermind hat on, and let's get on with the video. Number 10, High-Rise Invasion. Starting off the list, we have High-Rise Invasion. The story follows Yuri, a young beautiful girl that finds herself on top of a building in a place she doesn't recognize. While trying to figure out what's going on, she gets attacked by a huge man with a smiley face mask on. While holding off the attacker, she finds out the truth about this new world where she's been transported to, and it turns out that the whole world is just one big death game. The anime has a lot of nudity and blood, so it's surely made for a more mature audience, but if that's what you're into, definitely give it a go. Number 9, King's Game. At number 9, we have King's Game. In a normal boring classroom, the students of the class randomly start receiving text with special instructions. These instructions are sent by the king. If anyone doesn't obey the orders or doesn't manage to complete them in time, they get severely punished and die in the worst way possible. From exploding body parts to screaming until choking to death, you get all the violence you can get in this anime. While the plot is a bit sketchy at times, you still get all you can want in a death game anime. The violence, the nudity, and of course the deaths. So why not give it a try? Number 8, Killing Bites. What's better than a Battle Royale death game anime? A Battle Royale death game anime with furries. Killing Bites is about a few guys who decide to kidnap girls. However, when the girl they kidnap turns out to be a savage beast, who is also incredibly fit and hot by the way, they quickly learn why the show is called Killing Bites. It turns out there are many people like her, as there was an experiment and a lot of people were injected with animal DNA. Most of these people can now turn into animals, and in their hybrid forms they're way stronger than any person, no matter what kind of animal they've been injected with. The rich people who got them injected now have put them in an environment where they have to fight against each other for their survival. Since one of the main characters is a furry girl, and considering the fact that there's a lot of fan service in this anime, you're bound to have a good time watching this one. Number 7, Kaiji. This is another anime where rich people are bored and want to get a kick out of someone else's struggles. This time they take advantage of people's gambling addictions to have their fun. They take on the gamblers who have fallen to the lowest depth and have the biggest debts you can possibly imagine. Then they give them the opportunity to get back on track by even more gambling. But here, when you lose, you don't lose any money, you lose limbs, hair, and maybe your life. The winners don't win all that much, while the losers lose big time, and it's a vicious cycle so that they always have people within the game. Oh, those poor rich people and the lengths they have to go to just get a little fun, right? Number 6, Gantz. At number 6, we have one of the cruelest worlds in anime, the world of Gantz. From incredibly visual and graphic violence to nudity, sex, and action-packed world where anyone could die at any moment. Gantz surely makes the cut for this list. The main idea of this anime is when someone dies, they get resurrected, but under the condition that they go and fight aliens in the human world. Those who kill off enough aliens get to live out their second life in peace, while those who die on the way simply get replaced by others. When the main character is a complete pervert whose sole purpose in life is to get laid, and he dies, you can imagine he'll take on the opportunity for a second life with full force, as he's the most motivated alien killer in the world. The anime just manages to keep you on the edge with its uncertain reality where everyone could die at any second, because yes, that's actually what happens. While nothing is certain, it is hot and violent, and that's all we need to know.
Ooh, yeah, these coochie shots are all going up on my webpage.
Number 5, Juuni Taisen. This anime has its own death game every 12 years and includes the 12 Zodiac Warriors. Each of them embodies an element of the Chinese zodiac. Each warrior has a different power, sometimes related to his zodiac sign, but sometimes something completely different and way overpowered. They all swallow a pill that will kill them in some time, and the only way to neutralize the toxins is to win the tournament and take all the pills from the other competitors as well. The winner not only gets to live, but gets one wish granted to him by the creator of the tournament. All 12 warriors are vicious fighters that use different weapons and magical abilities such as controlling corpses, flamethrowers, guns, flying, changing reality, and so on. It's an overall action-packed anime that you'd want to watch if you're into Deathgame Anime for sure. Also, who doesn't love the Chinese zodiac?
そいつを特定し、倒すことができたんじゃないのか。
Number 4, Btooom. At number 4, we have the adult version of SAO. Btooom is about a guy who's an incredibly good gamer. He sits at home all day playing video games and, well, yeah, he's one of the top players in the game called Btooom. One day he gets kidnapped and taken to a world where he has to play the game in real life in order to survive and win back his freedom. The anime had this Hunger Game kind of vibe, with the forests and having to fight the friends you made along the way to save your life kind of thing going on. With blood, sweat, and tears at many times, these characters have to find some way to survive while every other player is trying to kill them to save themselves. The characters are incredibly relatable and the setting itself is pretty interesting, so make sure to give it a go. Number 3, Darwin's Game. Entering the top 3, we have Darwin's Game. This isn't just another anime where the character is transferred into a newly dangerous world where he has to figure out how to survive. Here, the dangers and new rules get brought to the real world. The story begins when the main character downloads this random app from the internet, and we know that that never ends well. After downloading the app, the whole world suddenly turns into a battle zone where everyone's fight or flight instincts get incredibly heightened to the point where you can't help but feel like it's kill or be killed. If you've ever wondered what that would be like, make sure to give it a go. While there were key points the story could have explored and made it into a classic, they weren't, and the plot is lacking at times. But there's plenty of action that more than makes up for this little issue. Number 2, Alice in Borderland. This anime is a bit more on the serious side, with it being a psychological thriller that is similar to Btooom in a way, where in order to live, you have to win over other people and you know that they die when you do so. This world is full of different games where you play with your life at stake and the loser gets it while the winner continues on. This anime's strong suit is definitely its psychological and philosophical value, as it makes you ask yourself questions like, what would I do in this situation? And that's always what you want a show to do, especially when it involves people dying, right? All in all, it's a good watch, and it has an interesting way of hooking you, so you just can't wait for the next episode.
その様子じゃ初参加ね。この世界をまだ夢か何かだと思っているのなら。
Number 1, Death Parade. All of you longtime Deathgame Anime watchers are probably not surprised, but the first spot goes to Death Parade. Death Parade is a classic in the genre and has by far the most interesting set of them all. When people die, they usually go to heaven or hell. However, when two people die at the exact same time, they're sent to a sort of purgatory where special judges or arbiters judge them and decide where they go. They have the people play games, and certain situations arise that will easily reveal their true colors as well as any bad intentions or habits they may have. It's a great idea really, and the story follows a girl who plays the role of an assistant to one of the arbiters, helping him decide where people should go, heaven or hell. Her story is even more interesting than the people taking part in the games, so if that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what will. Overall, it's a great anime and fans seem to enjoy it too.
どう？私とやってみない？
なぜですか？
なんとなく。
And there you have it, Deathgame fans. That was our top 10 Deathgame anime with violence and sex. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and comment down below on what other top 10 anime videos you'd like to see from us next. Lastly, don't forget to like this video Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one, fellow geniuses.